Hey there, Misfits. Welcome to another Table Time. And we are going to play some Star Wars Unlimited just because we're trying to get ready for the local store championship.
Yeah. None of us made it to a PQ this time. But
Well, I couldn't afford to, and the tickets were gone by the time I could. So what are you going to do? And somebody said to me at one meetup when we were playing, it's like, oh, but you could have gone on a standby list. I'm like, I'm not going to drive to Kissimmee to just sit there and hope to be on the standby list. Sorry.
Right.
Nope. Sorry. Not going to do it. But we're practicing, and we thought you'd like to see. We got my Sabine deck is going up against Tom's spanking brand new Iden Versio deck that he's brought back from the dead, I guess you could say.
yeah, well, I picked up 3 Vigilance, so I figured to turn my Iden green into an Iden blue.
Yeah, why not? Why not change some colors, especially when you got the Vigilances to go around. So we're going to play and hopefully simulate our first successful win in our tournament, because we always end up getting paired up for some crazy reason. But this is a preview for the store championship, I would bet.
Yeah.
So and then we're going to do the whole rounds 3 and, that type of thing. Why do I need to say more? I feel like I need to say more. But I've already waived my cut, because I never cut. I never cut cards. Wow, I've got an opening hand. 3, 4,
Open hand?
5, 6.
So,
Okay, you can go over here. And then... Ooh, tough choice, but...
okay, well, this...
Oh, we'll get rid of that one. Actually, in a tournament yesterday, every freaking time I was getting horrible cards. I had to mulligan every card.
Oh, so let's do you want Star Wars or blank?
Blank? I'll take blank.
This is one of the ones that came out of the set. So.
One of the cheap ones. You got Star Wars.
Yep, so I guess I get to go first.
Yeah, well, we're going to use a cooler initiative token.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's Twilight of the Republic time!
So, who do I think I'll start with Inferno 4.
Ooh,
I
shiny.
get to look at the top 2 cards in my deck, put any number of them on the bottom of my deck, and the rest on top in any order. So I'll put that one on the bottom and that one on the top.
So I'm going to spend 2, put out Leia, and I'm going to ready a resource.
I will take some initiative.
Okay, I'll spend 1 to put Chop out, and then I'll ping both bases.
Cool.
And what base are you using? Just the old 30?
Oh, the old 30 Dagobah Swamp.
Run
2 Dagobah. Run 2 Dagobah. I guess we're done, right?
Yeah, I would say so.
Oh, I'm wondering. Hey. Huh.
Let's see.
Probably should have put the other card on the bottom.
Dun, dun, dun. Line that up a little better.
All right. You ready, Roy?
I'm ready. Let's do this.
Let's tap 2. Actually, I'm going to keep this better. Let's tap 3 for a client.
Your client. He's one of my faves. So, yeah, I think I'm going to hit your base for 2.
Okay. 2. I think I'll hit your base for 2.
Ah, you do that. I'll hit your base for 1. And discard a card from your deck if it's an event. Exhaust a resource you control. Even though you're all exhausted, it doesn't matter.
On attack.
But it still discards a card from your deck.
Power of the Dark Side.
So that would have exhausted a unit, but
So,
already.
I guess I will claim.
Okay, I'm going to spend 3. Put up the Falcon. Hit your base for 3. And then do 1 to each base. And I'll pass.
This is not...
And I'm going to keep the Falcon out.
2 on 4, right?
Yes.
Use the client. Can I find one of my things?
To put a bounty. Do you have one of these bounties?
Yeah.
You want to use the bounty one?
Sure.
Isn't that shiny?
We'll put a bounty on Leia.
Okay. I'm going to hit your base for 3.
Okay. So up to 10. I don't know why I did that, because my next move is to do 3. To play Make an Opening on Leia. Give her -2/-2, and heal 2 damage from my base. So I go back.
So she's dead. I think I'm going to spend 2 and put out Sabine. Did you collect your bounty?
I did. I healed 2 damage from my base, yes. We'll go 2 into your base.
Okay. I'm going to bring out Sabine.
Since Leia died, I will use Iden's ability and heal my base for 1.
Okay, I'm going to spend 1 to play Heroic Sacrifice on Chop. So he's going to hit your base for 4. And I get to draw a card because of Heroic Sacrifice.
Then he dead, right?
Well, at the end of the phase.
End? He going
actually, at the end of combat damage, he dies.
2, 4. I will claim.
Okay, I'll do 3 to your base. And I will pass. I think I'll put that one down. I'm going to spend 1 to keep the Falcon out.
We will untap Iden real quick before I forget. We'll vanquish the Falcon.
No, that was a waste of money then. Let's see here.
All right, you spent 1. I had to spend 5 to get rid of it.
Mm-hmm. I'll hit your base for, let's see.
3, right?
Yeah.
I'll actually hit your base for 2. We'll use the client to attack this time.
I'll hit your base for 3. I'm going to put out a K2 SO.
I'll heal my base for 1. Falcon died.
Okay, then I'll claim.
Okay. Yes, I pass. I was gonna say we're really on 6, but yeah, we just went to 6.
want to hit your base for 4. Oh, she's shielded?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to hit your base for 2 and ping her.
2. I'm going to tap 6 for Rival's Fall. Kill leader Sabine. And heal my base for 1.
You make things difficult.
That's what I'm supposed to do.
Play 4. Put out other Sabine.
Two base.
I will claim.
All right, so then 2, 6 to base. Now pass. Actually, I'm choosing not to resource this time.
I'm resourcing. Gonna spend 2. Play surprise strike. Hit Iden with 4, 5, 6, 7. It's got overwhelm, so whatever's left on Iden.
3. Then
Now how much
right.
damage?
Then he dies too. 3, right? He'll die for the last 3. Damn.
What?
4, 4, 4, 4.
Oh, I thought she was a 3.
She's a 4, 4.
Okay, well he'll die.
And then I would.
And so when defeated, 3 damage to your base.
All I needed was 1 more turn.
Oh, did I do that?
Yes.
Oh,
So
good game.
Chilson was coming out next turn.
Yeah, Chilson. I'm not a fan of Chilson, but
You're not.
no, he was a very big pain in my butt in the last.
Oh, so he's good. That's what you're saying.
Yes. They kept throwing Chilson walls in front of my Sabine deck, and it was not ideal. Let's just say.
That's why I held on to the resource that last time, so I could give him the full 4.
And I forgot to put. I pulled a couple cards for me to put in this deck, which I'm still going to put in this deck, which is a couple of things to get rid of, upgrades. Just for that Chilson. If I see that Chilson, it's like, oh yeah, hey, I'm
gets rid of
puffing back to his hand. We can get you back to your hand.
It doesn't. I mean, it gets rid of upgrades.
Well, I had also was going to put in some of the upgrade removal, but then that's considered like 3 upgrades on it.
So you can only get rid of 1.
Yeah, get 1 at a time, but still, getting rid of all that is very. It's easier just to kill him, I guess.
Yeah, you would have had a Chilson wall out. Actually, I don't know. You're the one going in for training. Would Iden's ability have triggered when K2 died? If so, I would have had 1 damage left on my base.
I since I did the attack, I determine what order it is.
But when an enemy unit is defeated. But I thought you said everything simultaneously.
But she's dead, so
technically, whenever Super Laser Blast goes off, she's dead too. But it's still triggered.
right. But
and everything else
I would kill you. Yeah. I would kill you, and then the subsequent triggers wouldn't trigger.
But you said everything was simultaneous. That's what doesn't
right.
make
But
sense. Yeah.
Well, they're resolved in certain orders. Just like you said that she's still there. It wouldn't have healed because he died because you would have died first and it would have ended the game. At least that's what I understand it, but I haven't taken my judge test yet, so.
I think if I could get the Chilson out, I might have been able to stabilize.
Maybe. It would have kept me from being froggy, but I had some pretty nice space units in my hand. It's like they finally showed up. I didn't get, on any of the games I played yesterday, I didn't get one of my space units out. So you have initiative for this round?
I do.
That's not ideal. It could be worse.
Good.
I'll keep that.
Okay, I got that. I think that's what you want to play. That's that. This is my opening. Spike Sentinel.
Is it Sentinel in
It's in his name.
Yeah. Yeah. Hack up the card anyway.
I'll claim.
One to each. And I'll pass.
Okay, I'll have to draw here. Definitely want to hold on to that.
Yeah, definitely over here.
I think I can judge that. Can't do. I guess I can't do both of those. I'll go 3. Play Death Trooper, so I'll do 2 damage to your Sabine.
Oh, that's not fair.
And 2 damage to himself.
That's perfectly fair. Just spend 1 and put out a Spec Force officer. Ah, that does not have Sentinel this time.
Okay, I'll kill Sabine.
Fair. Fair move. Jen Urso.
I'll heal my base for 1.
Ah, you might as well take that damage.
Okay. And I'll claim.
And I'll pass.
Nope, I don't want to untap that yet. Ooh. Yeah, that's not the ideal play, but that's the play I've got to do.
Oh, this is a rough choice, but goes there.
My first move is 3 to base.
I gotta untap my Sabine. Okay.
Guess who has Sentinel again?
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna kill your Pike Sentinel.
Okay.
And I die too.
You do die. Iden. Heal.
Okay, so I'm going to spend 2 and play Breaking In. This unit gets +2 and Saboteur, but she also, because another enemy unit's been defeated, gets +1 more and also gains double Saboteur. So she's extra sabotageous.
So
it'd be,
okay.
Yeah, it'd be 3, 4, 5, 6 to your base.
Dang. So she's what, a 6/2? Right?
Yeah.
I'll play make an opening on her to kill her. Heal my base for 2.
She served her purpose. Let's see here. Sabs. Actually, I'll take that back. Tap her first to do 1 each.
Okay, then I'll claim.
Okay, then I'll bring her out. And then hit your base for 3.
Okay. Done.
And I pass.
This is when this card feels bad for the opponent.
I have to look at something real quick. Go ahead.
No, look what you need to look at.
Just need to. Okay.
Tap 3 for Power of the Dark Side. Choose one of your guys to kill.
Oh, I wonder which one.
There was somebody at the dark side who felt that card was too powerful because it can kill leaders for 3, but if it's your only thing on the board.
Mm-hmm. Let's see here. What am I going to do then?
Take a drink of my whiskey.
I think what I'm going to do is, and literally this is the first time I've ever smuggled a card. So I spend my 5, including the 5 to get him out, and I replace this with the top card of my deck. Now when I replace the top card of my deck, it comes in
Like that.
like that.
Yes.
I'm just
It comes in
because
the way
it
went
always
out.
comes in. Yeah.
So it comes in the way it goes out. I think no, it doesn't. It comes in always tapped. You're right.
Yeah, it always comes in tapped because it always comes in tapped. So
Yeah,
he's
so that's
out
why
and he's ready.
That's why if he, what I was gonna say. If you had more than 5 resources, you would want to use him as one of your.
As one of the resources, because then I'll still have one ready.
Yeah, so we'll go 3 to base.
3 to base. And I'll do 3 to your base.
Okay. So 11. Now, is it worth the 1? You're probably going to claim, so I will claim ahead of you. I will claim.
Then I'll pass, because I got no rethought fit.
Okay. So, yeah, this is the turn to do this. I'm going to choose not to resource for this round. Even though it's going to hold back Iden for a day, but we're going to play Lieutenant Chilson. Reveal 4 blue cards. So, he is now a 6/6.
I see what you did there.
Continue. They may not all be the same tokens.
They don't need to be. You can use the originals and all the nice ones we got from Curled Paw Creatives. Go to Etsy and see Curled Paw Creatives because they make cool ones like this.
Mine just came from the typical unlimited.
Okay. So he's a 6.
He is a 6/6.
Okay, I got you.
6/6 Sentinel. So what's the breakdown? Do you remember Fell the Dragon? How much HP does it have to kill? Is it 5 or more?
I think it's 5 or more power or something.
Okay, so it might be beneficial just to make him a 4/4 if I know I'm playing against a Fell the Dragon. Just one less card they can use to kill it.
Yeah. Not that I'm keeping Fell the Dragons in this thing. If I get to a point where you can put that big of a thing out, other than obviously Chilson now, Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So okay, I'm going to spend 2 to play Sneak Attack to bring out K2SO ready. I have to spend 1 more. So he's ready.
Okay. Sneak attack just gives.
It brings him out cheaper.
Oh, and it just plays him right. It doesn't add attack.
No, he doesn't get a buff.
Okay, so we'll hit 3 to your base then. All those yellow cards that do shenanigans like that, I get them mixed up in my head sometimes.
Yeah, 'cause you don't often. So what I'm going to do is I gotta hit Chilson.
Yep.
So
and you die too?
I die, but you take 3.
I do take 3. Okay. He died.
He's 2.
He is 6. He has 3
now. Yeah.
So we will heal my base for 1 because Cassian died.
Okay, then K2's gonna hit him.
All right. So 1 will overwhelm through, right?
Yes, 1 will overwhelm through, and then I'm defeated now.
Yeah, so 3 to base.
3 damage to your base. And Chilson's out of the way.
For now.
Now.
He served his purpose, though. I will claim.
Okay, I'll spend 3. Put out the Falcon, and do 3 to your base. And then 1 more to both of our bases.
Okay.
And I'll pass.
Oh.
And I am going to spend the 1 to keep the Falcon out. This game brought to you by whiskey. Woodford Reserve. It's one of my favorites, and it's cheap too. I mean, not cheap like Jack, but worth every penny.
Okay, that doesn't work. Sorry. I got lots of options. I'm just trying to figure out what I want to do. I just made this deck, so.
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm cool with that. I'm just happy to finally get a win.
Finally.
Well, I got 1 win yesterday at the tourney, but.
So I think. Yeah, I think it's got to be this, just to save myself some damage.
Do it.
I'll play Rivals Fall and kill the Falcon.
Is that just
defeat a unit?
Defeating it? Well, I changed what I was gonna do.
Figured.
How many I got here then? Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
If I second guessing now, I probably should have resourced last time and only made Chilson +3. Because I could have done something much better.
3, play 4 cause.
Okay. Does it always hit for 4? Oh, it does not.
Dang.
Ooh. 2.
2.
That's the lowest I've ever seen that hit for, honestly.
You may discard any other VO cards and put the breast back on the top of my deck in any order. I'm going to put these 2 on top and these 2 on bottom.
Right, so 1, 2, 3. I think.
Oh, no, discard.
Yeah. I think I bring Iden out.
Now you bring Iden out.
Oh, I just got to 6.
1 to each.
You might get initiative this time, it looks like.
Probably.
We'll go 4 to your base.
If I lose by 2 points, I would be so mad at me. I'll claim.
All right, then we'll go 3 more to your base.
We are tied
What,
right
you going
now.
to tell me what it would have been? Oh, 2. Oh, yeah, that. Okay. Then we'll pass.
Really? Oh, it's like I'm acting like I'm surprised at any of these cards coming out. And I'm the one who put them there. Oh, this is not helping me.
I think that's the play. We'll see. That's more of an early game play.
I've got an empty board.
I don't quite have enough on board to kill you, though. Uh-oh.
Sabine.
Huh. Sure, this'll work. I'll tap 7.
Oh, here it comes.
Play Count Dooku and kill Sabine. Defeat a unit with 4 or less remaining HP. And he is also shielded.
Too bad you couldn't attack me. But that's not an attack.
What did she do?
Oh, when she's exhausted, you can't attack her. Huh. Unless she's got sound. 1 to each. Let's make this tidy. We're going to go to 3.
Oh, we'll go 4 to your base. Ah.
I'll claim.
I'll go 3 to your base.
Wow.
We'll pass.
Okay, let's see what cards I got. Oh, I got the I win card. See, it says I win. Good job, man.
Well, I'll show you. If I would have had... Let's see. So, if I wouldn't have wasted the extra buff on Chilson,
Yeah.
my turn 6 would have been 6. Did I put it? I don't remember what I did. I would have... I don't remember. But I could have played Make an Opening and Vigilance in the same turn and killed something. But...
Well, you got my board emptied in a perfect amount of time because you were able to do damage on me and get something big out. So you kept my board clean. At a certain point with Sabine, if you clean the board up and I don't kill you, then I'm just behind you.
Yeah, it feels bad to me to spend 6 resources to kill that Falcon like that, but...
Yeah, but it was your best play.
Yeah.
Because you didn't see what I had in my hand. I would have just
mowed
you down with my...
What I'm saying is, knowing Sabine, and I know Sabine, I've played against it a lot, anything on the board, you can buff shit like crazy.
Yeah. Well, I had 2 Breaking Ins in my hand, and I had a Fleet Lieutenant in my hand.
Yeah.
So, you getting rid of that Falcon probably sealed you the game. I mean, I would say it sealed you the game, because the Falcon does, 3, and then I would have done 5 off the first one, and I would have done the next turn. I probably could have done that.
Let's set this back to 0. I mean...
And also, in doing that, I would have hit 1 better on that freaking fur cause. That hurt.
For a cause.
That hurt with
at least you didn't
cause.
lose by 2.
Yeah, at least I didn't lose by 2. But that for a cause just whiffing was just painful.
I did have a vigilance.
Even though it didn't cause me the game, it felt like it did.
I did have a vigilance in hand, so I had 5 heal on my base, ready to go. But I didn't feel like I needed it. But against a deck like yours, I feel like I need to heal as much as I can. That's my only way to win. That's my only way to win.
That's the only way to win. That's why I could never beat the Ray Restore deck. Yeah. Because I could never get enough damage quick enough.
I'm half playing this, and I was at, 22? I'm considering running the blue 25-point base. This is like my test for that. Because it's just give something a shield. And giving something a shield, like...
I wouldn't if I were you, just because.
Giving Chilson a shield could be big, though.
Yeah, but at 25, if you didn't get that 1 card to pull my Falcon out, I would have just destroyed you. A round earlier. So
that's why we're doing this. We'll probably do this more this week.
That's why we're testing, but we're only recording this one because we don't want to give all of our fans heads up on what we're going to play.
Right, well, I guess you get that this time.
Yes, I do, because I'm the loser, baby. So
you don't see me, but I'm putting a big L on my forehead.
Okay.
Huh. Oh, wait. So, I'm going to show Tom this too, but I'll show the rest of you why I'm mulliganing this hand. Let me put it in the right order so that it makes sense here.
I actually had a full house on one of my draws last time. Had 3 of one card and 2 of the other.
I have 2 pair.
Oh, 2 pair.
2 Avengers, a Super Laser Blast.
Oh, go all in on that.
Then a Takedown. And, well, those making openings might do something in the early game. Those making openings are a better card than I give them credit for.
Yeah. Especially against a deck like mine that have a lot of lower units.
And it heals for 2 regardless of whether it kills.
Yeah, that is a nice side effect. Okay, so we're going to go to round 3.
I always feel good when I beat your Sabine deck just because I know it's one of the most meta decks we play.
Actually, Sabine Green is everybody's, lemming deck, but I've never liked Sabine Green, and I've never lost to Sabine Green with Sabine Yellow. So
we'll try this. All right, we'll try it. Let's go. I guess I gotta try it, right?
Yeah, let's do this.
Wait. I changed my mind on that one. So.
Oh wait. Oh no, I'm right. Oh, this is gonna hurt. I just realized something. I looked at my cards wrong. 1 to each base.
Uh-oh.
Yes.
Is that kind of card?
It's that. I looked at a card wrong and thought I had a different card.
Well, we'll bring out Inferno 4.
Yeah, you will do that. And I will claim.
And I will make sure I'm doing this right. I can put whatever I want on top and the rest on the bottom, right?
Yeah.
Put any number of them on the bottom of your deck and the rest on top in any order. So we're going to put that one on top and that one on bottom.
That's a good solid blue card.
It is. Let me guess what you're doing.
Claiming?
Is that what you're doing?
Yes.
All right, I'll pass.
This didn't go well. Let's see if I get a better card here.
Okay.
Wow.
I'm going to try to keep these 2 here.
Ooh, this is painful.
Well, it happens. To the best of us. Well, you get to start us off, buddy.
I know I do. I'm going to do 1 to each base.
Really?
Really?
Right. I want to do 2 to your base.
I figured. I'll bring out the Falcon.
Good time as any. Power of the dark side.
I'm going to claim.
And then I will Iden to heal 1. Oop. Then I'll pass.
This is going. Oh my.
Oh, your god.
Oh, your god.
So, you know a little bit about this game, right, Dawn?
I do.
This is what I'm resourcing. Look at the numbers.
Oh boy.
I'm not going to tell you what it is, Tom, but I got a lot of my end game sitting right here. It's like there's not a damn thing I can do about it. Oh, you claimed.
Yeah, I'll do 1 to each base.
Is this going to look a lot like the last turn? Want to do 2 to your base?
Yes, I'm thinking very reminiscent.
Puppies.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? Why make it look any less like the last turn? Power of the dark side. I'll heal 1.
You definitely made me determine my next move very quickly.
Heal 1.
Yeah, this is going well.
It's your turn.
I'm claiming.
I'll pass. I think, yes, she can go on 6. Yes. All right, well, that's... I'm allowed to look at these anytime, right? In round 5.
Yeah, you're allowed to look at your...
I just want to make sure I'm keeping these in the right order so you can see the order I had to put them down in. Or not really the order, but...
going to... Let's see, I got 4 here. There we go.
On attack, you can discard a card from your deck. If it doesn't share an aspect with your base, deal 2 damage to a ground unit. Cool.
Which works really great when I don't have any...
When I don't have any ground units.
Anything
And it says
attack.
May, right?
Yeah, it's a May.
You may, yeah.
Oops, wrong thing.
That's fine.
So I'm right next to it.
We're on 5 resources, right?
Yes, we are.
Okay. Oh, I need to untap him. You claimed.
I know I did. Went 2, play Surprise Strike. So 7 to your base.
7. Yeah. I don't know if I can do that. I can go through this next turn. I'll Chilson for 3.
That son of a...
I'm not getting behind on resources this time. I think that slowed me down a little bit last time. So he's only +2 this time.
Great. That's so much better. 1 to each base.
We'll go 2 to yours. We're on 5, right? Yeah, I'll claim.
Base for 3. And pass. So how many we got here? 5?
I gotta... You pay in to keep the Falcon out?
I am at that. Actually, no, I'm not going to.
Okay. Oh. This kind of bit me in the ass last time, so we're going to do this. Defeat a non-leader unit.
Well, that's something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I didn't untap her.
That's fine.
But I'm going to tap her now.
I will heal for 1 because Sabine died.
I'm going to hit your base for 5.
I'll hit your base for 4.
I will claim.
5, 6, 7 to your base.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Are you passing?
Yeah. Because I can't do that. Maybe I should have put that down. I think that'll be that.
Oops, am I gonna...
Keeping Falcon out?
Yes.
And you claimed, right?
Yeah, I did claim. I'll hit your base for 3.
I'll hit your Fleet Lieutenant.
Okay.
And heal my base for 1. Because that's her thing now.
Oh, you got a shield on her too.
I
Well, not
do.
anymore, but...
That's the only reason I did that. Five to your base.
Yeah, I figured.
2 to your base.
Claim. Screw it. I'll do 1 to each base. Congratulations.
Well, this is what was coming. So
Yeah. Congratulations. I saw you were at 19. I was giving you all this damage and I forgot how much you healed.
I had a client in my hand, so
Yeah.
I was considering.
That was not...
Oh, look. Oh, I forgot to do this. You want to see what I was resourcing early on?
Yeah, this is what he showed me.
Snoke. Oh, no, that was not one of the early ones. Sorry.
If you resource
Snoke.
3 Snokes, I'm gonna...
Cargo Juggernaut. Super Laser Blast.
You resourced the Super Laser Blast.
I got it on turn 3.
Yeah.
I'm not holding that. Like I said, that's late game. I resourced an Avenger. This tells me I should put some lower stuff in. Because I'm not needing Snokes and Avengers.
Well, it just really depends on who you're fighting, though.
Yeah.
I mean, that really... It's all... I've said this at every tournament, and everybody says, oh, no, I know what I'm talking about. You just gotta have the best deck. No, it's who you meet and who you play against on what is going to end up being the winner of everything. Because, you know, if you came up with a tight clone deck, you need those Snokes.
Yeah.
You know, so... And if you can keep yourself alive long enough, like you... I mean, honestly, you had 11 hit points left on that game, and I was... If I had maybe another round, I could have probably kept it going.
Did you have something to buff your Fleet Lieutenant whenever I killed it with Iden?
No.
Okay.
Not
That was my thought. I was like, I need to try to keep as much damage off my base as possible. That's...
Yeah. And then
especially playing against... Ow, Sabine.
Yeah, and I had stuff... You know, if you would have given me more time, I would have killed you. Like another round, I might... like, what I'm saying, like a whole other round, I probably would have finished. Because I had good stuff in my hands. Yeah. Especially because I had the Falcon and the, you know... But you put a Sentinel out on that last turn.
Yeah,
so
that would have been... If you would have not killed yourself, that Sentinel would have came out. And I could have held the Falcon and the A-Wing off.
Well,
or at least one of them.
I gotta have more removal in this deck, but that's the problem. I need to have more straight removal in this deck because the way the meta is playing, I need to pull some straight removal because
that's. But here's the thing: that's not Sabine's thing, though. Sabine is a straight aggro.
It's not, but where the deal is like if I can say that Chilson's gone, you know, and then I can pour. I would have poured damage through, but I couldn't pour damage through.
You wouldn't have poured as much through because you're spending resources to get rid of Chilson.
Yeah, but at the point I had some units out on the board. So if I could remove something that gets in my way, or give it Saboteur, which is that one new card that gives it +2 in Saboteur is pretty nice.
Oh, and
you know,
we were talking about this earlier. Fell the Dragon is 5 or more.
Okay.
So that's good to keep in mind with my Chilson. If I'm playing against another blue deck, I may only want to buff him too.
Yeah. So I don't know what I'm going to have to do to this deck to get into the meta or the Store Championship because I don't know what everybody else is playing, honestly. And we're probably going to get a lot of people from Tampa, so those are the people we're not even
and
used
Orlando.
To. And Orlando too? Wow.
Probably.
Oh, do you think they'd be tired from the PQ? I got to look up the results and see how that happens.
Do you think anybody from the local area is going to go up?
I think a couple. So.
I talked to a few people from Dark Side, like Drew. Drew's coming down for it. But
for the one here?
Yeah.
Oh,
what I was telling them is, I even told Brian up at Dark Side that, Cool Comics had theirs originally planned for the same day, but when I told them, no, Darkseid's is on the 18th, he pushed it to the...
Yeah, he pushed it. He's like, I don't need that kind of hassle.
Well, because it's better for him, too, because if they're both on the same day, they're competing, but if they offset it, they'll both get more people.
Exactly.
So...
Well, that's why last week when we played, there were 6 people locally because the other people were at the PQ.
Well, there was 4 at Darkseid, so...
Yeah, so...
And it was only because Drew was late. Drew had...
Yeah, well,
I don't want to go into
that. So we don't need to go into that. We're recording.
We don't want to put Drew's business out there.
Yeah, we don't need to put anybody's business out there except for our own. And my business didn't hold up to your business today. So.
And I want to pick your brain about some of the things I have in this deck. And
yeah, I'm sure that can be tightened up a little bit. But
all right.
But it did a very good job against me. It beat me 2-1. But, you know, what are you going to do?
Yeah.
I'm going to take the loss and end up having to play from behind. Which is not as much fun.
Well, the thing is, like in big tournaments like that, it's better to lose early.
Yeah, and that's every time I've really taken a tournament, I've done it with like 1 loss.
Well, that was the thing. I don't know if I've talked about this on the channel before, but several years ago when we used to play X-Wing, before I met you guys, I went to the North American Championship at Gen Con.
Yeah.
I lost my first round, won my next 6. It was like 1 win from making top 16.
Well, and I loved, you know, talking about X-Wing, just I loved you had a swarm, so good on you.
For those of you who used to play X-Wing, that was back when the 2-ship meta was a thing back in 1.0, and I was like, screw it, I'm bringing a TIE swarm, 7 ships, deal with it.
Yeah. I used to run a swarm. But
I think that was part of the reason I did so, was they weren't used to running against swarms.
And that's what I talk about with tournaments. Even this, it's like you bring something in and nobody's used to it, nobody's ready for it, and like there's a couple decks that some guys have been playing locally that aren't in the meta, but they are strong. So I mean,
well, I don't remember the kid's name, but the kid who always runs Maul, I didn't see his name on the list. So yeah, because he went to the PQ.
Oh yeah, he did go to the PQ. That Maul deck he's got is pretty rough. But we gotta wrap this up because we're babbling and
we'll turn this into an accidental podcast.
We don't get the camera set up for it, so it can't be that accidental podcast. But congratulations, dude, and everybody. Until next time, good luck in any tourney you're at, and go punch the meta in the face. And until next time, game on.